Okay, we're back. Ralph here, Steve there. Steve's the one with the water, and I'm the one with the pen. We're taking your calls at 1-800-405-4222. That's a toll-free number, and if you call in, get on the air, ask a legal question, get a legal answer. You also get a gift certificate for two for dinner at a restaurant of Steve's and my choice.
You're doing this show for 7 years, and I've never seen you in a suit before.
Seriously? No,
Yeah.
come on.
Not in this show.
Really?
I don't think so. I can't remember.
Well, I always used to wear a suit on radio.
Yeah, on radio, you look like a... Couldn't you be in the same booth with you, I remember? I was wondering whether you showered when you showed up there.
Never.
You know?
No, not for radio.
That was the beauty of radio. People can't see.
We could say what we were wearing, but we didn't have to tell the truth. Okay, let's go back to the phones and talk to Cary. Cary, come on in and talk to us.
Hey, so I had a question about parking meters. I got a ticket, but the parking meter was broken when I got the ticket. So what I did is I took with my little phone, I took the picture of the parking meter to show that it was broken at the time. Is it too much hassle? Should I try to go to court and deal with this, or should I just pay like the $35 and have it over with?
Well, that's a decision for you to make.
What city?
Santa Monica. Santa Monica.
Olympic Boulevard was where I got the ticket.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the state legislature passed a statute that basically says, under most circumstances, you can park for free at a broken meter unless a city has adopted an ordinance or resolution that is to the contrary.
And both the city of Los Angeles, which we don't care about right this second, and the city of Santa Monica, which is the subject of what you're calling about, have enacted those municipal ordinances and resolutions so that in Santa Monica, if the parking meter is broken, you are not allowed to park there. I'm actually based upon some conversations that I've had with Santa Monica parking folks. I'm a little bit surprised that you got a ticket. However, the ordinance says that if the parking meter is broken, you cannot park there at all. In addition to that, what the city of Santa Monica is doing and the city of Los Angeles is not doing is when a parking meter has time left on it and the car pulls away from the parking spot, the parking meter, technologically advanced as they are, now will reset itself to 0 time, so that no longer in Santa Monica will you be finding parking meters with time left on them. In the city of LA, you will. City of Santa Monica, you won't when the technology is put in place. It may be now.
So the answer to the question is you can use your iPhone or your other device and take a picture. Probably you're going to lose the battle, but you might have some other equity considerations. You got to realize that you're not in an area of anything. This is the taxation, or as they call it, they're renting you the space. And as a landlord, they want to get as much as they can for the space, and they want it going 24 hours a day. The biggest thing out there is it used to be at 6 o'clock,
yes,
the meters were free.
Now you're getting
free.
Now you're
Remember
aggravating
the word
me.
free? It's descriptive of what I'm talking about. Free. Well, they're not 6 anymore. They're 8. They're 9.
Yeah.
They're 24 hours.
Yeah, some of them are 24 hours.
It's sort of like the great American dream, you know, own the laundromat. This is what they used to tell people. Own a laundromat, and when you're sleeping, the machines are working for you. There is nothing free anymore at all. Period.
That's true.
So I suggest that you are probably not going to win. But I've been wrong before. I mean, I thought that I wouldn't be practicing law with Saltzman here.
More than 25 minutes.
And I based it on looks, and I made a real mistake.
But he doesn't look that bad anymore. Okay.
And how does, just to follow up, how well do the camera phone pictures really hold up in court?
Well, for me,
I mean, on other topics as well.
It depends how clear they are and what the pixel level is, and whether or not somebody believes the picture has been doctored or edited. You know, it used to be that a picture would be it, but there are so many ways to change things today. And we have cases going right now where the issue is whether or not the video cameras were doctored or the date. timestamps were doctored.
There's home-level technology that can place you in a photograph or take you out of a photograph or a video. You can be doing things that you've never done in a place where you've never been, and it can be clear as day on a video. So sometimes it's a little bit suspect.
On the other hand, there's always a presumption when you put that picture from your little iPhone up onto the television screen in a courtroom that that picture is real, especially when you play it through a television when most of the jurors are used to looking at, oh yeah, this is the real deal right here.
Yeah.
But a lot of this stuff.
And also you'll be testifying, or whoever took the video or the photograph will be testifying that that video or photograph accurately depicts the scene shown in the video or the photograph, and that'll be under penalty of perjury.
Are you a winner or are you a loser?
I want to be a winner.
Okay, well, we can help you with that because you're going to call us tomorrow at 1-800-405-4222 and claim a gift certificate for dinner or lunch for two at a restaurant of Steve's and My
Well,
Choice.
if you were a real winner, I would say $1 million retainer on your traffic ticket would really make you a winner.
Okay.
Well, thank you guys, and
All right.
happy holidays.
You too, Cary. Thanks for calling Legal Help Live. Okay, I think, Michelle, let's talk to Michelle. Michelle, come on in and talk to us.
Okay, hi.
Hello.
What I was calling in regards to is on the parking meters. If you are handicapped, can you still park at an expired meter?
Well, that is a great question, you know. And I guess the question is, do you get the ticket or not? You know, you can use, first of all, the handicap certificate is good in all 50 states of the United States. So it's honored
So
in
if you have a California issued,
full
I didn't
faith
know
and
that.
credit. It's good in every state.
Yeah, it's worth a drive to New York.
In California, you can park. You can't park in a red zone, and you can't park in an intersection, but you can park in areas where they have the special permits, or you don't have to put any money in the meter to start. Therefore, I would assume, and I would assume, and I'm not 100% correct on this, since you can park when there's no money in it at all, you should be able to park when it's broken.
Yeah, I would have to also assume that that's true, because if you have a handicap placard and it's properly over the rear view mirror, there is no reason for you to go to the meter to check it. So I would assume that if the parking meter is broken and there's no reason for you to know that it's broken to begin with, that it would be beyond the parking meter's jurisdiction to give you a ticket.
And you can also get gas pumped if you have a handicap permit and pull into a gas station.
Yeah, you got to be the gas
and
station.
you don't get charged the self-service,
I didn't
full
know that.
service.
The full service
You
charge.
can go to the low-price gas area, stick the thing in, show them your placard, and they've got to give you full service for
I'd never
low
heard of
service
that.
prices.
That's very interesting. I didn't know that.
But you know what we'll do? This is an interesting question, and my expert to the left here, Busy Beaver Saltzman, will check it out. And if we're not correct, the next time we're on the air, we'll tell you we're not correct. But in the meantime, I think you're pretty safe.
So even with the new meters that are out, whether they're broken or not, you can still park there.
Yeah,
Is that what I'm hearing?
because if they're zero on them, you can park there and you don't have to put any money on. Therefore, they're not working. It would seem to be the same logic. But
Logic would dictate that there's no violation if you have a handicap placard.
Call the Parking Enforcement Bureau and ask them. And in the meantime, we'll check it out, research it out, and next time we're on the air, we'll tell you what our research was. And if you're in doubt, don't park there.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And you've won. You have just earned dinner or lunch for two at a restaurant of our choosing. If you call the 800 number, which they'll pop back on the screen for you at normal business hours. For lawyers, it's from 12 to 12:30. I'm just joking. You know, from 9 to 5, and tell them you won a dinner or lunch at a restaurant of our choosing. They'll send it out to you.
Okay, Michelle, thank you very much for calling Legal Help Live. Interesting question. And it's always doubly interesting when we think we know the answer, but we've got to double check. That makes it doubly interesting, at least for me.
That's when you put on visor and the
Yeah, the green
thing.
shade and
Yeah.
all that stuff, and hunker down in the library with a warm
Well, there are no
laptop.
law line. We have books behind us, but we're going to go to the new studio.
Are those books?
Those are books.
Who can remember?
They don't use this anymore. We're going to be in a new studio in March. They've just built a beautiful studio.
And we're going to take these books.
The books will not appear behind us anymore. It'll be a gorgeous setup, and we're looking forward to doing that.
Okay, here's a situation.
And by the way, if you have any other questions, and you're not comfortable asking them on the air, you can reach us on legalhelplive@gmail.com, and we'll try and return those questions.
Here's an interesting situation. In Knott, K-N-O-T-T County, Kentucky, the chief judge is going to go to jail. And the question is, will he be continuing while in jail to collect his salary and do administrative executive functions?
Why not?
As did his predecessor, who also went to jail.
Why not? What do we have? We have the tax assessor in L.A. County.
He just got a raise.
Is in jail at $2.5 million, and there's the audacity that he's getting paid by the taxpayers and got a raise while he's sitting in jail for allegedly embezzling and making deals on taxing and assessing. What's wrong with
He got a
our
raise because
system?
he hasn't been embezzling anything for weeks and weeks.
He's in jail. He can't do the job. And you and I and everybody else listening and watching us are paying this guy in jail his salary. It's got to be wrong. Does anybody out there believe what we're doing?
Here's another judge and another. This guy's in.
That's why we've got all kinds of financial problems. Okay.
This guy's in Michigan. He's being investigated by the Judicial Committee in Michigan for having an affair with somebody who was a witness in a case that he presided over. Why are they investigating him? Because he called the police and said he was being stalked by this woman.
Well,
sometimes you shouldn't ask questions and you shouldn't bring disaster upon your own shoulders. You know, it's time for us to go, so that's what we've got to do. It's been fun talking to you. It's been fun answering your legal questions. Ralph here and Steve there. It's always a wonderful experience for us, and I hope you learned something today. We'll be seeing you really soon right here on Legal Help Live, and we'll look forward to that.
And have a great day, and make sure to keep calling. And I think I've said enough. Let's get all the wars over. Let's bring our troops back home. Let's have a little more peace in the country, and let's get some control and handle on gun control situation.
Yeah.
Let's make sure that.
And let's be nice to each other. It's a holiday season. Let's be nice to each other all year round. We'll see you all next time.